state promote the yoga or not?
Well, sir,
Although for the one community it is regarded as haram. Although the constitution has given us a right of freedom through the Article 25.
Well, sir, I believe that the state can promote yoga because, again, it completely depends upon person to person. Like I myself, I'm a Christian, but I still practice yoga not because it is some ritual or something. I practice yoga for my fitness. So if the government is focusing yoga on the basis of fitness, then fine. Otherwise, if it is promoting one religion, then of course I have no words for to say.
So what the government should do? What the state should do?
Well, according to me, the state should promote yoga for physical wellness and for fitness of each and every individual. Like as I see in the news, there are so many cases of obesity. There are so many people who are attaining chronic diseases. So I believe that yoga is a natural means to end all these sorts of diseases than taking pharmaceutical medicines.
Do you support the 3 years practice rule for judiciary that actually came recently?
Well, sir, I do support the 3 years practice in the judiciary because I feel that whenever a person who provides justice to the people, they should be well experienced when it comes to providing justice and understanding the circumstances of the individual. Like I have seen earlier that there were many individuals who became judge at the age of 22, which is way too young. And I believe that those who are there rendering justice should be well experienced and should know a definite background in it in order to provide justice. So I believe experience is necessary.
There are narratives and stereotypes in the masses, in the public, that lawyers are liars. Okay, how would you defend yourself as an advocate or as a lawyer?
Sir, there is a saying in Urdu,
हाँ.
मैंने झूठ नहीं बोला है,
Okay,
मैंने सच छुपाया है.
okay.
So I don't believe that lawyers are liars because, sir, lying in court is actually the crime of perjury, which is a punishable offense.
Now, in your introduction, you said that you were to defend opposition, but you chose.
I wanted to oppose the
You
electoral bonds.
wanted to oppose the electoral bond, but you ended up defending that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why were you opposing electoral bond?
So
On
from,
what ground?
so from my personal belief, from my personal standpoint, I believe that each voter has a fundamental right to information. If we are voting for a political party, we should know where they are getting the money from. If we do not know who is funding the political party,
So you want
then we cannot
there
make
should be
informed decisions.
transparency.
There should be transparency, sir. I absolutely stand for transparency. Electoral bonds was violating this principle of transparency, and that's why I opposed it personally.
Okay, suppose there is a very rich client, okay, and he is mistaken, he is guilty. So what would you do then?
Sir, as a lawyer, my job is to defend my client.
Even if knowing that he is guilty?
That is for the judge to decide. उसके लिए sir वो judge साहब बैठे हैं if he is guilty or not. As a
Okay.
lawyer, it is my
But something as a
professional
lawyer
capacity.
can be guessed. Yes, that particular case, that man is guilty.
That is
even
not my responsibility. My responsibility is to defend my client.
Suppose I myself have murdered someone, okay, and I come to you, since you are my student, and I tell you, kindly defend me. What would be your stance?
Sir, I would ask first of all that what were the cases and scenarios? What was the entire context of the murder? Were you doing it under self-defense? Were you under the influence of madness? What happened? Where did the incident take place? And then, sir, I would walk you through the legal provisions given in the BNS of how we can solve the case. And then, sir, eventually it will be for you to decide whom you want to be represented by.
I have one question that the constitution guaranteed the freedom of religion
Yes, sir.
and the equality, right? If any religious practice violates the gender equality, right? So which right should prevail according to you?
So in the contemporary world, we have been witnessing that gender equality has been given precedence over personal faith practices, and hence gender equality must prevail as long as it does not violate the essential practices of that religion.
Okay, my question is, suppose we both of us are in UK, or
Okay.
let me be here, you be in UK. You can understand?
Yes, sir.
United Kingdom, England.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that is not our country. But if a Britisher comes to you and says filthy language about your country,
Yes, sir.
filthy language about your country,
Okay, sir.
says very bad, very,
Yes, sir.
very bad. And in fact, he states facts that yes, your media is very lowest, your democracy is ruined, your political scenarios are worst, your development is worst. Would you defend the country there, or what would you do there?
Sir, when he will talk, they talk about our language, of course I will defend our language. But if they are talking about our media, I would
No.
not.
They're not talking about language.
Yes,
They're talking about your country.
country.
They're saying about your country that
Yes.
your country
Yes, sir. Of course, I will defend my
is,
country.
very backward. Clear? Saying very poor, very backward, using filthy languages, seeing you as an inferior. How will you defend yourself, or what would you do at that instance?
So first of all, I will put my points to him that what our country is doing in which field and where our country is good, and if he is saying something which is really bad, like if he says our media, when so I can't defend there, because really our India got 157 rank in Freedom Press Index, so I can't defend there. But in which things I can defend, of course I will defend, and where our country is not good.
Do you think rules are important? Why?
Rules are important. Yes, sir. I do think that rules are important, because if there will be no rules in the country, then there will be a situation of chaos. And rules guide us, guide the situation like what is wrong and what is right, and they punish the wrongdoers. And I think that rules are important, because in order to maintain peace and tranquility in the country, one should have rules.
What is the rule of law?
So, rule of law, it was introduced by A.B. Dicey, and it states that no one is above the law.
Okay, any case law related to the same?
I'm unable to recall.
Is anyone above the law in India?
So, I think that no one is above the law in India, as we all know, and it is also stated in the Constitution of India that under Article 14, 15, 16, and 19, that which protects the dignity and the unity among the citizens. So I don't think that there is anyone above the law in India.